Days like these, I wish Mom was a stamp collector.
Yeah, maybe your Uncle Jonathan's got the right idea. Stay back in Greece, surrounded by nurses, and recuperate from a little head cold.
To tell you the truth, being back on the Mummy's home turf makes me a little nervous.
To tell you the truth, it makes me very nervous. What do you say, sport? Only 90 more steps to go.
Come on, Lady Luck. Evie needs an old pair of scrolls. I've been hanging around Jonathan too long. Oh, nothing.
Greatest architects of the ancient world, and they couldn't throw in an elevator.
Any luck, Mom?
I'm afraid not. The scrolls of Thebes aren't here.
Not here? Sometimes I think those things have legs of their own.
Aw, this time we seem so close.
I thought so too. According to the logs of Alexander's warship, a relic of great power was hidden here for safekeeping. But I don't see any evidence that the scrolls were ever here. Unless... Of course! The logs weren't referring to the scrolls at all.
What is it?
It's the Orb of Aten! Or rather, half of it. This must have been what the ship's logs were talking about.
Aten? He was one of Egypt's most powerful sun gods, wasn't he?
Very good, Alex. According to myth, the orb would bestow powers nearly as great as those of the Manacle of Osiris.
Imhotep!
Dad, the sword!
Our paths cross again.
I hope you're not paying your spies by the hour, maggot breath. This kind of overtime is gonna kill you. The undead just have no sense of humor.
The scrolls aren't here. See for yourself. Hey! Give that back!
The Orb of Aten. My powers shall once again be mine.
Dick!
It began in ancient Egypt with an evil high priest named Imhotep, who possessed the scrolls of Thebes and sought to steal the Manacle of Osiris. They would give him the power to make the world his own. Fortunately, he failed. "3,000 years later, the Manacle was rediscovered. But something went terribly wrong, and the mummy rose again. Now the race is on to find the ancient scrolls. And in the balance hang a young boy's fate and mankind's future."
Everyone, grab a corner! Ground floor coming up fast!
Why would anybody ever want a camel hair coat?
What did Imhotep mean when he said, "My powers shall once again be mine"?
If Imhotep possesses both halves of the orb, he can restore himself to a full mummy again. He would regain all his powers.
Like he isn't tough enough being just half mummy.
Looks like we'd better find the other half of that orb before Imhotep does.
I seem to remember it being excavated by an American team in 1916, just outside of Bahariya, Egypt. A quick telegram to Fenwick at the museum should tell us its current location.
So, where are we off to, Mom?
Let me guess. The Lower Sahara? No, Wait, I know. The middle of Siberia.
Not even close. The other half of the orb is on loan to the Museum of Ancient History in New York City.
Really? Are you serious?
What? Where are we going?
To the city that never sleeps, New York! USA! USA! USA!
It's an American thing.
What about the mummy?
First, he'd need to locate the orb.
And even if he did, unless he sprouted wings under that robe, we should beat Mr. Personality to New York, no problem.
We land in New York tomorrow, Master, and my contacts assure me the orb will be waiting for us at the museum. How fortunate for you that I am here to guide you through the pitfalls of a modern city. New York shall open its arms to a man of my stature. Did I say my? I meant your stature, Your Highness.
Hello, Lady Liberty, symbol of America's freedom.
Whoa, look at that.
Empire State Building, the world's tallest parking spot.
Think we could check out the city before we go to the museum?
Way ahead of you, sport. But I don't think your mother would agree. You better let me do the talking. I'll take care of it.
We've got a couple of hours before the museum opens. Let's do a little sightseeing.
Told you I'd take care of it.
The legendary Book of Thoth, god of wisdom and darkness. It's rumored to be filled with all sorts of interesting spells and incantations. Isn't this exciting?
That's not exactly the word I was thinking of.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hardy's been detained for a few hours. If you'll please wait, he'll be with you as soon as possible.
Well, I suppose we can wander the museum. I believe I saw an exhibit on toiletries of the Carthaginians. But I suppose that might not be everyone's cup of tea. I'll see you in a few hours. Bye!
Any ideas where to go?
Just one.
Whoa!
Yeah, you can have your pyramids and your sphinxes or your hanging gardens of whatever. But for my money, this is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Hey, you're dropping that shoulder again.
Well, I'll be. Rick O'Connell, I haven't seen you since St. Mary's Industrial School for Boys!
Oh, easy on the ribs there, Georgie. This is my son, Alex. Alex, I'd like you to meet George Herman, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth? You're the Babe?
That's what my driver's license says. Nice to meet you, Alex. You play ball?
My uncle taught me cricket.
Cricket? Ain't that a kind of bug?
It's a British thing.
Hey, O'Connell, last I heard you gave up playing ball and ran off and joined the Foreign Legion or something.
I'm in the archaeology game now. We're in town for a little business at the museum.
Well, if you wanted to strap on a pair of cleats again, we could sure use somebody like you now. Our shortstop's out with a bum knee.
I didn't know you played baseball, Dad.
I don't know, babe. That was a long time ago. I'm gonna have to pass.
You can't blame a guy for trying. Anyway, what do you say we see if Alex is a chip off the old O'Connell block? Terrific. But if you want to be a big leaguer, here's a tip. Head down, elbows in, and keep your eyes on the prize.
Taxi? Obviously, he didn't hear me. Hey!
Be gone!
sure you've never been to New York before.
Do you miss playing baseball, Dad?
No, not really. You see, if I'd stayed in the States, I never would have met your mom. Still, it would have been nice to have had just one major league at bat.
Mom, what happened?
Hardy wouldn't give me the orb! He insinuated I was insane! Can you believe it? Me?
Was this before or after you told him about our little mummy problem? Evie, I know that look. You're up to something.
If the museum won't protect the orb, I suppose we'll just have to do it ourselves.
Looks like you finally picked up something useful from Jonathan.
Now, Alex, I want to be very clear about this. This is not stealing. We're merely putting the orb into protective custody.
I'll remember to mention that to the judge.
The orb is stored in a room down this corridor.
Sand? Dad, we may have company.
Oh no!
Oh yes, take cover!
New York! This is our kind of town.
The orb! Imhotep has both halves!
Since you plague me like insects, you shall perish by then. Credigo. Brunhilmama.
Me without my bug spray. Run!
Isn't this marvelous? Sorry.
Hey, mongooses eat bugs, don't they? Great time to become a vegetarian.
The bench!
And I used to think museums were boring.
These aren't bugs. They're piranha with wings!
Wait, the museum has the Book of Thoth. With all of its incantations, there should be one to reverse the effects of the orb.
We better make a break for it.
Okay, time to do your stuff. I said, time to do your stuff. Whoa! Guess I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah! Snug as some bugs in a... well...
Well, looks like we lost the bugs.
And Alex!
I'll go back for Alex. You get that book. Fast!
The ritual site must be on high, surrounded by water. When the rising sun strikes the orb of Aten, its full powers shall surge through my veins.
I know the absolutely perfect location, Master.
Secure transportation. I shall make sure the O'Connells do not get out alive.
Dad!
Alex, are you okay?
Yeah, just getting rid of our bug problem.
Now if you could only get rid of him. Any chance we'll see another ice age in the next 30 seconds?
I don't think so.
Me neither. So I guess we better run!
Does the gentleman need a taxi?
over here! Why do I have the feeling that we're the ones about to become extinct?
Is that a T-Rex?
I don't know, he's not much of a conversationalist.
This spell might work. Kusir suri. Get your sassy. Kusir suri. Get your sassy.
Cutting it a little close, don't you think, dear?
Sun rises in less than an hour. The mummy will need a ritual site, someplace high up, surrounded by water, and in full view of the rising sun.
The Statue of Liberty. We're gonna need a boat.
Going up? Going down.
Give us you're tired, you're hungry, you're undead yearning to rule the world.
It's almost sunrise.
Looks like Imhotep doesn't want company.
No time for the stairs. Grab on tight. Express elevator going up. They blocked the only way up.
Perhaps not the only way. I will read the spell of darkness. You grab the orb.
One double play. Coming right up.
What about me?
You stay here.
Stay? What do I look like? A golden retriever?
Evie, we need an eclipse. Fast.
Maru! Yorio! Kupiru! Maru! Kupiru! Yorio!
The sun. No!
The O'Connells? These hero types are so annoying.
Dad, look out!
Out of the frying pan.
The book!
Nothing will stop me now.
I wouldn't give your victory speech just yet.
Hang on, Mom! Ouch! Come on, you hunk of junk!
The orb!
That's it? Come to Papa?
Mom, I need a bat! Batter up!
Well, gotta run. Enjoy the view. Hey, nice swing there, sport.
Guess it runs in the family.
Hey, speaking of runs, we gotta run. The babe needs me.
There he is! He's in the on-deck circle.
A dream come true in front of 50,000 screaming fans! Now this is exciting!
O'Connell! 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 It's a baseball thing. O'Connell! O'Connell! O'Connell!
I'm not sure I can do this, babe. I have butterflies the size of buzzards flying around in my stomach.
O'Connell, you just saved the world from a mummy. Hitting a major league curveball should be no problem.
Bad, Rick the Rocket O'Connell.
Come on, Dad. Keep your eyes on the prize.